Good morning to you. Welcome to the Abuja Network Studio. Well, we'll take a look at the incessant Asuu'S strike and also finding a lasting solution to it. Put into consideration some of the challenges that bedevil the incessant Asuu'S strike right there and finding a way around it. One major thing that has been at the center of all this is the fact that we've not been able to find a lasting solution to this, and also finding a way around it. And also, our Barrister Obajide joining me via Zoom to take a look at this. He's the president of Citizenship and Citizen Rights Advocacy right there. But just before we link up with him, we'll take a quick break. Welcome back right there, still this morning on ITV right there. I will be taking a look at education and also the incessant Asuu'S strike and finding a lasting solution around it. And also joining us live via Zoom this morning is Barrister Obajide Ilugbo, President, Citizenship and Citizen Rights Advocacy Initiative, to take a look at the lasting solution 2 days when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board. We thought that would be the end of this Asuu'S strike. A wonderful morning to you, Barrister Obajide.
Yes. Good morning over there. We're in our own midnight here. How are you?
Okay. Put in the consideration, I'm sure you're also wondering, just like I'm wondering right here in the studio in Nigeria, that how come this Asuu'S strike seems there is no ending in sight? It is one government, one Asuu'S strike. What do you make of this strike?
What will shock you is that as of today, from 1999 till date, this is the 17th strike action by ASUU. And when you put the total number of days that ASUU has gone on strike between 1999 and today, it makes 5 full academic years. That's on the side. Everybody can tell their stories. I, for one, I probably would have been a medical doctor pursuing admission in Ahmadu Bello universities earlier in those years. The year I got admission was the year the university was shut down by strike for over 4 years. It was in the process of waiting, I went into other things. Come home very recently. My own son is just going to graduate this year from a university in Southwest Nigeria, a federal university. He's supposed to have graduated 2 years ago. All his mates that went to private university, they graduated 2 years ago. They have finished youth service, they have started working. When you put all of these things together, ASUU is becoming a burden. That's the truth of the matter. Let the truth be told. And I think the people who constitute this body should sit down and reflect. How far? How far now? You know, we can't continue like this. The funny thing about the whole question is, all through the issue that leads to breakdown of negotiation between ASUU and federal government, one thing is always very focal, and that is ASUU demand are very omnibus, not clear. When you go to negotiation table, what are you? Everybody should be able to say this is what ASUU is fighting for. This is not what they're fighting for. The self-funding of universities. That's an omnibus statement. Are universities not being funded? I'm not saying they are properly funded. But there are other questions you want to ask. This same university that Asuu'S is shouting that they are not being funded. These same universities, they have IGR that they are not remitting or retiring to federal government. Recently, the Federal Ministry of Education brought out a report that of all the universities in Nigeria, probably only one or two federal universities, public universities, maybe only one or two have retired their financials. They get subvention every time their salaries are paid. Their salaries are paid. Well, you may want to go about it, but then it is not the school fees that is paying the salary. But then they generate money. They generate money, they have ventures, they have all those kind of things, they have water company, they have bakery, they have continuous education, they collect all kind of fees, registration fees, hostel fees, this and that. There's no guarantee, there's no evidence that they use that money for those things. Retire this money, they have not retired the money. So for me, Asuu'S, we should not beg them to give peace a chance, to let these children, and that's the reason why this young generation have become very hateful. You may think it's just because of obedient movement. No. Take it back a little to NSAS. Take it back a little before that time. It is building up. These are the same children that in the school, they are forced to buy handouts from the bigger, petty pocket money that the parents give them. They are forced to do assignments that does not make sense. Sometimes those assignments come as punishment. They are forced to buy books that they don't need. I'm talking from experience now. And some of them, they grace the bed of lecturers, or lecturer force them to sleep with them for grades. You say, I'm not the one saying it. I mean, there have been cases, without due respect to the victims of those things, people go for postgraduate program, it is never ending. I had a master's program that I did in one of the public university